Hey everybody, Keenan here from Workyflow, a certified Monday.com channel partner, and also the development team behind Templify. Today, I'm super excited to be sharing with you how you can use Templify to save your team loads and loads of time by enabling them to create and apply dynamic group, item, and sub-item templates. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, so first up, there's a few prerequisites for using Templify. We do need to have it installed in your account. So you can find us on the app marketplace just by searching Templify and then click install. I've already got it installed. Next up, once it's installed in your account, we need to install the Templify item view in the boards that you would like to use them. So open up an item in any board, click on the plus sign in the item view. This will open up the item view center, search Templify. You'll only have one Templify and click to add that Templify item view to your board. Once we've done that, we're ready to start. All right, let's go ahead and create our first template. So for this demo, I'm going to be showing you a sub-item template, but remember, we can also create group templates and item templates. Now, I've already got an item in this board that I set up for creating a promo video for Templify, and we have all these sub-items representing tasks for a promo video. And I've already got these sub-items created. As you can see on the main item, we have a timeline column that represents the total timeline of the project. And then we also have some people columns that represent the various roles related to this project. So to create a template or sub-item template, there's multiple ways to do this. We can either do it through the item menu by selecting those sub-items, clicking on apps and choosing Templify. We could also do it from the main item by clicking apps and Templify. And the final way we could do this is through the Templify item view. So I'll show you how to do that. I'm going to click on create new template. As you can see, we have a bunch of options here. We can either turn this entire group and all its items and sub-items into a template, the group with its items only, so excluding the sub-items, the current item with all its sub-items, just the current item, or only the current item sub-items. In this case, I just want to create a sub-item template, so I'm going to select the current item sub-items. After a few seconds, we should see these sub-items now in the template editor mode. As you can see, all these sub-items have been brought through. At this point, we can also add additional tasks or sub-items. We can also delete items. We can move the order around of these items, and we can also edit column values directly from this template edit mode. Now, first thing I want to do is add dynamic dates, because what good is a template if the dates are going to be static, right? That's not going to help me in the future. So if I click on the pencil icon over here on the first sub-item state value, we could either select another static date over here, or more useful, we can create a dynamic date. So here we can enter how many days, weeks, or months before or after either the creation date, which would be the date that we apply this template, or for sub-item templates, we can also make these dates dependent on one of the parent items timeline columns or date columns. So I'm going to use the parent items timeline end. We're going to make the first task due, let's say, 2 weeks before the parent items timeline end. We'll do the second task, let's say 10 days before the timeline end. The third one, I'll do maybe 1 week before the timeline end. And the last one, let's make it 3 days before the timeline end. Okay, so now we have dynamic dates. We can also add dynamic people. So as I showed you before, on the main item, I've got a couple different people column. And so this first task, storyboard creation, I want the designer to do this. And filming and recording, we'll get the editor to do that. Editing and post-production, that will be the editor as well. And the final review and approval, let's leave that to the project manager. We could also add statuses at this point. We can update the dependencies or add new dependencies, but I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm going to go ahead and click save. Right, I'm just going to rename this to promo video. I can either share this with everybody in the account, make it private to just myself, or share it with specific people. I'm going to make this template public to everybody on the account and click save. Okay, so now that it's saved, if we switch over to the sub-item template section over here, we can see promo video with 4 sub-items. We can also edit it again. We can duplicate it, we can delete it, or we can view it. Now, let me show you how I can apply this to my next promo video project. So let's say Templify promo video 2. And now I am going to set up the timeline for this project. So maybe this one is going to run in September. And for this one, we'll make John Paul as the project manager. I'll put myself as the designer. And let's make Misha the editor. So now that we've set up those columns, I can open up Templify on this new project. I'm going to go over to sub-item templates and let's click create. Okay, we're starting to see these sub-items created over here. And as you can see, these tasks have been automatically assigned according to the roles that were defined on the main item. The dates have also been set according to the timeline end date, and we have all our dependencies. Now, another way we could apply these templates is with automation. So instead of me having to go in and select that template, I could just add an automation at this point. So let's do that. I'm going to go to templates. Let me just move myself over here. I'm going to click on integrations. We're going to search for Templify. Okay, I'm going to click on Templify integrations. And now what I want is when a status changes to something, I want to apply a sub-item template. So I'll choose this option. Okay, we'll just go to click authorize here. And now we'll just fill out this recipe. So I'm going to say when the project type changes to promo video, I want to apply a sub-item template to the current item called promo video. And let's add this to the board. Nice. So now the next time I have a promo video that I need to create, I don't need to actually open up the Templify app at all now. We can just assign everybody. And then we're going to change the status to promo video. Okay, after a few seconds, we'll start to see these sub-items creating automatically. Just like that, these sub-items have now been created. The dates have been set dynamically, and the owner assignments have also been dynamically set. And of course, the dependencies have also been set. Right, so that's how we create sub-item templates, save those templates, edit those templates, apply them either manually or automatically with dynamic dependencies, dynamic people assignments, and also dynamic dates. All right, next up, let's talk about item templates. And to demonstrate this, I've got a board over here with some tasks that I need to do every single week. And that is create a social media post. I need to enter timesheets for each day of the week and have a daily stand-up meeting with my team each day of the week. So once we've set up these tasks, we can now templify them. And to do that, one way to do that would be by selecting those tasks, clicking on the apps, selecting Templify, and I'm going to call this weekly tasks. As you can see, it's the template type is item with sub-items. So I want to templify all the items and their sub-items. And let's click save. Great. So now that it's saved, we can open up the Templify view. I'm going to switch over to item templates. And here we can see our template. Let's go ahead and edit it because I want to add dynamic dates so that when I create these items every week, the dates are going to be set correctly. So I'm clicking on the pencil icon. I'm going to switch over to dynamic. And I want the first task due 3 days after creation date. Next one, also 3 days after creation date. And the last one as well. I'm going to do the same for sub-items. I'll speed this up. All right, so now we have all of our dynamic dates set, and I'm going to go ahead and save. Great. So next up, let's apply this template. Okay, let's say this was last week's tasks. So I'm just going to open up the Templify view, go over to item templates, and click create. As you can see there, my items are creating. The sub-items are creating as well. It's been assigned to me. The due dates have all been set dynamic according to the date that I've applied them, and it's all good to go. So maybe more useful would be using an automation in this case. So I'm going to go ahead and click on automations, integrations. We're going to search for Templify. Sometimes this takes a while to load. Click on Templify integrations, and I want to use this integration. So every time period, apply the item template called template name to this group. So we are going to say, use this template, click authorize. And I want every week on a Sunday, say at 8:30 a.m., we are going to apply that weekly tasks template to the new tasks group and add support. So now every week on a Sunday, it's going to create these 3 tasks for me, and the dates will be set dynamic. So it's already laid out for me for the next week. And all I got to do is just mark them as complete, and we're done. All right, so next up, we'll be looking at group templates. And to demo this, I've already set up a board called Group Templates Demo. We have 2 groups in here. One is for a promo video, and one is for a webinar. So I've actually got 3 boards that I'll demonstrate here. So one board is just housing our templates, and the other 2 boards are client project boards that we will apply these templates to. So let's turn our first group into a template. I've already set it up with people assigned, due dates, and dependencies. And as you can see here, we have a few sub items in some of them. And to turn this into a group, there's 2 ways we can do it. We can either do it through the group menu, clicking on apps and Templify, or we can do it through the item view. Let's do it through the item view. I'm going to open up the Templify app. I'm going to select create new template, and I want to templify the entire group with items and sub items. So this will just take a few seconds and load. And now you can see we are in the edit mode. I'm going to go ahead and make these task dates dynamic based on the creation date. And we're done. The dependencies are already set. It's already being assigned to me over here. And I'm just going to click on save. Nice. Let's do the same for webinar templates. This time I'll use the group menu. So I'm just going to go apps, Templify. Oops, yeah. Templify. And let's make this one. We're going to save the group with items and sub items. Done. Now that I've saved it, I can just open up that new template, webinar template. I'm going to go ahead and make all these dates dynamic. Perfect. Now I'll just hit save. Okay, so now we have 2 group templates saved and ready to be used. And let me show you how easy it is to apply these templates. So I've got these 2 client boards, client 1 and client 2. These boards are a duplicate of the group templates board, which means they're already compatible with these templates that I've created. So it's as easy as going into Templify, going to group templates, and let's say we want to create a group based on the webinar template. I'm just clicking create group there, and bam, bam, bam. All the items have been created, everything's been assigned, the dates have been set dynamic, and the dependencies are also getting set right now. The sub items have come through, as you can see. So everything just as we planned in the template. And we can do the same for promo video. Maybe I'll apply that in client 2. So let's go ahead and open up Templify here. Oops. I think we're a little bit too quick there. Okay, we're just going to give it a few seconds. And as you can see, all the items are created. Here comes the sub items. And done. Everything created, assigned, due date set, and dependencies, just as expected. Now, the reason why we were able to create a group in one board and then apply it in other boards is because these boards are exact duplicates of the template board. Okay, now let's say they weren't an exact duplicate. I'll show you how we can adapt these templates to be compatible. So let's create a new board. We'll call this client B. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and delete some columns here. Let's delete the dates column, and we'll add a new dates column. And if we now wanted to apply this template in this board, we'll see what happens. Let's create a new group. Let's do quick again. Okay. And it's done. But if you notice here, our date column was not populated, and that's because it's not an exact copy of our template. In order to adapt our template to be compatible with this board, we do need to do a mapping process. So if we go through and open up Templify, we go to the templates. We're going to click on edit. You'll see there's this button here called column mapping. So if I click this over here, it's going to expose the mapping of this template. And as you can see, person status and dependency are already mapped. The only thing that's unmapped is date. So we want the date column from our template to go through to date 2 in our current board. So we're just going to click on save there. And let's do the same for webinar templates. Done. So now if we have to apply this group in this board, let's give it a few seconds. and done. Now we can see that the dates have come through. Okay, now don't worry because this one template has been adapted to both boards. So if we open up Templify again in our client's one board and we click create group with promo video, you'll see that the dates are still applying, which means we now have one template that's been adapted to multiple boards. And we can repeat that process as many times as we want and essentially have one template work in any number of boards through that column mapping process. So just a quick recap, I've shown you how to create sub-item templates, item templates, and group templates, how you can then edit those templates to have dynamic dates, dependencies, and even people assignments. I've shown you how to create a template in one board and then adapt it to be compatible with multiple other boards through a column mapping process. And finally, I've shown you how to apply templates both manually or through automation. So if you have made it this far in the video, I just want to give you a very heartfelt thank you. I know it's been a long video. And to show my gratitude, I'm offering an exclusive discount on the Templify scale plan. If you are interested, feel free to reach out to me via email. I'll put that up on screen and I will definitely grant you a discount. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions and take care.